Hey everyone, welcome back to Ann Talks, your destination for self-improvement. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating topic from Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money. Today we're going to engage in a topic called the psychology of spending, and we're going to uncover some truths about how we manage our money. So stick around till the end to find out some actionable tips that I will provide with you. We all spend money, but have you ever stopped to think about why you spend the way you do? Now, Morgan Housel dives into the psychological factors that influence our spending habits. But it's not only Morgan Housel that sheds light into this topic. Experts like Dan Ariely, Richard Thaler, and Jean Chatzky have also talked about this topic. Now, before we dive right into this video, I'll leave the timestamps below if you want to jump right into our actionable tips. And before we get into that, we have some guide and templates on our website on WordPress to help you improve your financial journey and other self-improvement tips. They're all linked down in the description box below, and I would like you to check that out after this video. Let's begin. Let's start by understanding emotional spending. Now, this refers to the tendency to make purchases based on our emotions rather than rational decision making. Whether it's to retail therapy to improve our mood or emotional spending driven by stress or excitement. Now remember, our emotions often lead us to spend money in ways we later regret. Here's a quote from Dan Ariely's book. We usually think of ourselves as sitting in the driver's seat, with ultimate control over the decisions we make and the direction our life takes. But alas, this perception has more to do with our desires, with how we want to view ourselves, than with reality. Now, Morgan Housel emphasizes that our emotions can often cloud our judgment when it comes to money. Sometimes we believe that we are making logical decisions, but in reality, it's our emotions that are driving our behavior. Now, this understanding is crucial for anyone trying to take control over their spending habits or to make more informed financial decisions. Similarly, social spending is influenced by our desire to impress others. Richard Thaler talks about this phenomenon in his book called Nudge, where we may feel pressure just to impress our peers or to be in the level with our peers, which leads us to spend money on luxury items or experiences way beyond our means. Now, Morgan Housel also adds to this understanding by highlighting that social spending often stems from our innate desire for social approval and status. In today's hyper-connected world, we're often bombarded by people's posts on social media, which leads us to compare ourselves and experiences or possessions to others. Now, this comparison can lead us to overspend just to maintain our certain image or just for social expectations. Now, this constant pressure to conform to societal norms can be overwhelming, making it difficult for us to not overspend. But remember that we understand that social spending exists, so we can make steps on how to make more intentional choices with our money. People often make poor choices and look back at them with bafflement. We do this because as human beings, we all are susceptible to a wide array of routine biases that can lead to an equally wide array of embarrassing blunders in education, personal finance, healthcare, mortgages and credit cards, happiness, and even the planet itself. Lastly, habitual spending plays a significant role in our daily routines and habits, as Jean Chatzky emphasizes in her work. From small indulgences like having a morning cup of coffee outside or eating dinner out every single week, our spending habits can have a significant impact on our financial well-being. Morgan Housel adds to this perspective by underscoring the importance of behavior in personal finance. He highlights that our habits and behaviors on our money dictates our financial outcome more than our intellect or knowledge. Even though with all the financial know-how in the world, it's our behaviors and habits, and if it doesn't align with our goal, it may be very difficult to achieve financial freedom. Understanding this, Jean Chatzky's quote resonates deeply. It says, "Personal finance is only 20% head knowledge, it's 80% behavior." Meanwhile, it's important to understand financial concepts. It's our habits and behaviors that determine our financial health. So how can we take control of our financial spending and make smarter financial decisions? Here's how. Here are my tips. Number 1, I want you to keep a detailed record. Keep a detailed record of your financial spending and identify areas or patterns that you can cut back. For example, if you find yourself spending a lot of money on clothes when you're stressed, you have now identified that bad pattern or behavior and you can eliminate that from your habits. Number 2, I want you to set clear goals. Define your financial goal and plan accordingly based on that goal. Ask yourself if that purchase aligns with your long-term objectives. For instance, your ultimate goal is to plan for a vacation. So think twice before you make an impulsive buy and whether it aligns with your ultimate goal. Number 3, I want you to practice delayed gratification. So when you found something that you really want to buy, give yourself a week or 2 and think about it, whether it's something that you really want or something that you don't want. And by that week or that 2-week mark, if you still have interest in that possession, then you may buy it. Remember that emotion can take place. So in order to give your emotion some time and space to process, give yourself a week or 2. And lastly, I want you to cultivate gratitude. I want you to prioritize relationships that focus more on personal connection rather than material possession. Because studies have shown that true happiness comes from experience rather than material possession. So take time and contact a loved one right now and prioritize experiences and do something you enjoy. And there you have it. By being more mindful of our social, emotional, and habitual spending tendencies, we can make more intentional choices with our money and achieve our financial success. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope this video was very insightful. And if it was, I want you to like, share, and subscribe this video and follow us for more tips on self-improvement. Until next time, I want you to stay focused, stay motivated, and keep striving for success. See you soon.